Oh, YouTube fans, here again. And I think I'll do something different. Why not? Why not? That was a bit test, and I remember mentioning this, and somebody typed up and wanted me to watch it. I normally don't do with tests and stuff like that, but sometimes I do. Like I've done reviews on movies, I've done reviews on program shows, you name it, I've done it. So I figure, what the fuck? What the fuck? I've got the original on DVD, that being the Meg. And do know there's a new one that's come out. I'm not going to do a review on it because the last thing I want is to get a naughty letter from YouTube. The last thing I want is a slap on the hands. Normally, I think when it's an old movie and I think big amount of people have seen it and so on, I don't mind reviewing it. And you know what I'm like when I do reviews. You know what I'm like when I do a review. I basically do everything from the beginning to the middle to the fucking end. And I don't really want to do it on this because it's still on the pictures. So I don't really want to spoil it. All I say is, if you want to see the film, go and see it. But I actually liked it. I actually liked it because a lot of people have done reviews. They said it's boring. They said it's shit. They said it's over the top. But you know what? That's them. This is me. I actually liked it. It was a time waster. I'm not going to say it's a masterpiece. I'm not going to say it's the best thing ever. I'm not going to say I fucking jerked off in the cinema over it. But at the end of the day, I had an enjoyable experience. You know, it was a time waster. I say it was a time waster. And yes, it was fun. So I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to say the beginning. I'm not going to say the middle. I'm not going to say the end. The only problem I had, there's a little problem, but it's not the movie. It's not the movie. There was a few problems. I remember years ago, right, going to the pictures, and it would have cost me £3 just for me. 3 fucking quid. Well, actually, no. Originally, when I went to the cinema, it was Cineworld, 250. £3, £4, £5, 5.50. Guess how much it is now, people? If you want to go to Cineworld and watch a movie, £10 fucking 50. I'm not making it up. £10 fucking 50. £10 50. Years ago, when it went up to that, I went myself and I'd have took my best mate and it would have cost me that. Now it's £10 fucking 50. Are you shitting me? So yeah, it's gone up. I went and when I got like a little packet of toxic buttons, I know it's a kid in me, and I got a little bottle of pop. It come up to 6.50. Another thing else that annoyed me was this big fat fucking dope with his daughter. And he took ages and ages and ages. Dabby, wanted to taste his ticket, wanted to buy his daughter something. And it's like, mate, I'm going to miss the fucking movie where you don't need to fuck up. I didn't actually say that, but I was thinking it. But lucky enough, I got served. Yes, it cost me an arm and a leg, but you know, it's a one off. It was a retest. Somebody wanted me to do it. So I figured, why not? Why not? So I went to the pictures anyway to cut the story short. And the other issue was when they was filming it, the person who was filming the film camera, the actual film itself, I don't think it was working right because for some reason it was too dark. At first I thought maybe it's the film, but it can't be the film because every fucking trailer was. It's hard to explain, but it was like dark and I mean really, really fucking dark. So the editor on the film camera wasn't filming right. Wasn't filming right. For some reason it was filming dead dark. And it's even on the trailers, so it can't just be the fucking film. That's my only issue, but it got there, it got watchable. I did sound in it, and you know, it's a fun experience, you know what I mean? So I'm running a bit of a moan there, here and there, but it is what it is. Anyways, got the story short, the Meg come out, the big logo throughout, and so on, and I liked it. You know, it's a typical teacher feature, B monster film, if you want to call it. And I like the bits where you got dinosaurs in it. You actually got to see dinosaurs in this one as the opening. And you got a big Meg, and it eats a dinosaur. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was unique. And I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to do spoilers. So if I do this, you know it's a spoiler. So there's a warning. One, 2, 3. Spoiler. Unlike the first Meg film, where it had one Meg, nope. You get loads of Megs in this one. Loads of Meg Sarks, eating and munching. You get loads of it in this one. You get a few characters from the original, and you also get a few new characters on the way. And it's a bit like a James Bond movie at first. The main character's on a ship. You've got these people that die and get him. He dumps out of the ship. You think he's a donor, but in all fairness, we always a dud die. He gets rescued. I don't like that bit. There's a bit of action there. And you do get a few monsters in. It's not just Megs. You get like these. Sad to explain again. Spoilers. You get these lizard sort of like monsters, like reptiles, big fucking dock off lizards. Now you know what I think about CGI, but in this, I thought it was alright. It wasn't bad CGI. I'm not just kissing the movie's ass. It wasn't bad CGI. There's a bit of practical, but there's also a lot of CGI in it as well. So it wasn't bad for what it were. So you got these reptile monsters, and they're killing people and eating people. There's a few that do some deaths in it. Again, I'm not going to go over the top and say, oh, it's bloodthirster, oh, it's gruesome, because, it's a 12 rating movie. But for the rating, I thought it was a bit ballsy. In all fairness, I thought it was a ballsy film for some of the death scenes that were in the film. So they don't fuck around in this one. It's not Angie Panda. So you got these dinosaurs, got these reptiles, you got the octopus things, you've got them all, and it's basically more like an underwater tunnel in this one. So you're in this underwater tunnel, you've got lots of action in it, and if you see the poster, you think the poster's one of them's going to lie to you. He's on like this big fucking steamboat and he's fighting a meg shark. Actually, I did the movie it's due. How did the movie do? Because on this one, it doesn't lie to you. He is actually on a steamboat fighting a fucking Meg. And I thought it was cool. I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. In the cinema, it was a fun experience. I was munching on my top and I was watching the film, and I just thought it was cool. So without ado, that's not a spoiler. That's a 10-star rating for me, because a lot of people badmouthed this film. They said it was shit. They said it was this, they said it was that. I don't think it was that bad. There's a bit where it dies underwater. He's got this thing and he can press a button and it controls one of the meg sharks, and you think it's going to eat the guy, but it doesn't eat him. He gets out of dodge. I love the bit where they're underwater and they've got these special helmets on, what can allow them to talk underwater. Which, in all fairness, it kind of reminds me of The Abyss. Remember The Abyss back in '89 when they had the special helmets on, and it was made out of glass and they can talk through it. And it also reminds me a bit of the Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only. It just reminds me of For Your Eyes Only. And there's a bit in that which I'm not going to fuck. I'll do it. Spoilers. There's a bit in that, and I swear it made me jump out of my fucking skin. It really made me jump out of my skin, and I'm not going to say what it is, but there's a scene in that what makes me jump out of my skin. So for Meg 2, seeing that in the big screen, in the cinema, it was a magical experience. It's been years since I've been to the pictures. Yes, it costs me an arm and a leg nowadays to go to the fucking pictures. But saying that, all said and done, I enjoyed it. Fuck it. Shoot me. I enjoyed it. So again, without ado, 10-star rating for me. I would check out, I wouldn't say it's a good film, it's a time waster, it's a typical B monster film, but I would say check it out. If you hear reviews and people say, oh, it's shit, it's garbage, there's got a lot of shit reviews at the moment. I actually liked it. That's just me. But I would say check it out. You're not going into award acting, you're not going into a masterpiece. If you've seen the original one, it's very similar to the original one. But if you like monster films, you like escapism, big word for me. You like a movie that could turn your brains off, have a fun time. It's a pop-torn film, it's a time waster. Check out Meg 2. It's a good hour of your time. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.